Hey guys, it's Drenith here. Today I'm continuing my Druid tanking guide. They were doing the talents and the glyphs, so let's look into it. Some people get confused on what talents to take because the tanking talents and the cat talents are put into one talent tree. So even though it's obvious to some people, it's not so obvious to other people like what talents they should take. Some are just filler talents. They're not actually really needed for tanking, but they're the best option to take. So let's get started. Fury. What this does is whenever we shapeshift into bear form, we get 10% rage, which is 10 rage. Feral swiftness. I'm just going to read out what we benefit from. I'm not going to read out everything because that's going to take forever. So feral swiftness, we gain 4% dodge chance in bear form. Infected wounds, this is kind of like thunderclap, but for bears. When we use either maul or mangle, we infect wounds into the target, and their movement speed is decreased by 50% and their attack speed is reduced by 20% in the last 12 seconds. Fury swipes. When you auto attack while in cat form or bear form, you have a 15% chance to deal a fury swipe, dealing 310% weapon damage. This effect cannot occur more than once every 3 seconds. Again, this isn't really needed for tanking, but it's the best option to choose. Permanent Fury. Whenever we critical strike a target, we gain 5 rage. Feral Aggression. This is an amazing talent. Warriors are quite jealous of us bears for having this, because Fairy Fire is like Sunder Armor, and this talent lets us apply 3 targets at once, and I don't think warriors can do that, and that's why they're jealous of us bears. King of the Jungle, I only took 1 out of 3 in this because it is basically like a filler talent. While using your enrage ability in bear form, your damage increased by 5%. Feral Charge, it's basically just a charge going straight to the target so you can absolutely destroy them. Stampede increases your melee haste by 30% after using Feral Charge in bear form for 8 seconds, and the rest is just cat abilities. Thick Hide, it basically increases our armor from either cloth or leather items by 10%. We shouldn't really be wearing cloth because that's stupid. And increases armor while in bear form by 78%, and reduces the chance you'll be critically hit by melee attacks by 6%. And I'm sorry for lagging, so I'm going to move to a different location because that seems to be the case. Leader of the Pack, this basically is just like a raid buff which gives people 5% extra critical strike chance. Brutal Impact decreases the cooldown of Bash by 10 seconds and decreases the cooldown of Skull Bash by 50 seconds. Just because we're tanking doesn't mean it's not our job to interrupt as well. Just because if we can't interrupt, we should be interrupting. Survival Instincts reduces all damage taken by 50% for 12 seconds. Only usable while in bear form or cat form. And I'm lagging again. Sorry about that, let's get back to it. Natural Reaction reduces damage taken while in bear form by 18%, increases your dodge while in bear form by 6%, and you generate 3 rage every time you dodge while in bear form. Rend and Tear increases damage done by your maul ability by 20%. This gives us Pulverize. When we have 3 stacks of Lacerate on target, I'll go over that either in the heroic demonstration or in the spells part. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a spells part anymore because that's what I basically did I covered in the heroic demonstration when Wrestle Shaman. But anyways, when we have 3 stacks of Lacerate on a target, it basically sucks it all up, and we now have 9% extra critical strike chance for 10 seconds, I think it is, or 30. And Berserk, this basically allows us to use like spam mangle, and it now can hit up to 3 targets at once, which is absolutely amazing. Heart of the Wild Number in the Restoration tree increases your intellect by 6%. We don't need that. Increases your stamina by 6% in bear form. Yeah, in bear form. That's what we really need. Natural Shapeshifter. We need this to get to Master Shapeshifter, which in bear form increases our physical damage by 4%. And Perseverance reduces all spell damage taken by 6%. And I'm going to move to a different location for the glyphs part, so we'll see you then. Okay, so let's look at the glyphs. First we have Glyph Berserk, increases duration of Berserk by 10%. Longer Berserk means longer spamming of constantly killing stuff with Mangle and hitting it with 3 targets. Yeah. Now we have Glyph of Mangle, increases damage done by Mangle by 10%. And Glyph of Lacerate, it increases the critical strike chance of Lacerate by 5%. Next we have Glyph of Frenzied Regeneration. While Frenzied Regeneration is active, healing effects on you are 30% more powerful, but no longer causes your Frenzied Regeneration to convert rage to health. Maul. Your Maul ability now hits 1 additional target for 50% damage. And the rest don't really matter. I chose Glyph of Feral Charge, which is the cooldown of your Feral Charge by 1 second in bear form. So thank you for watching part 2 of my Feral Druid tanking guide. I hope you find it useful. I'm really sorry for the lag in these latest videos. I don't know what's causing them. If I did, I would have sorted it by now, but I haven't. But I'll hopefully sort it for next video. So I'll see you next time. Bye.